Hey guys, Buck here. I was running a little late. I didn't know I had the music set on auto or anything, which is good. I I was out back in one of my buildings and spotted a baby rabbit, and I tried to capture the baby rabbit. So that was kind of neat and interesting. So the call-in number here, guys, is 213-943-3709, and that's like I was saying earlier, I was chasing a rabbit, and that's kind of why I was out of breath. And guys, if you've ever looked at different ways to generate an income, my show usually lasts about a half hour here. Okay, I've got my own talk show radio show that I host live at this time every day, 2 to 2:30. It doesn't cost anything to have one of them, guys. What we're talking about, for things to change, you got to change. Keep doing what you're doing and expecting different results, well, that's just insanity. So I knew that things had to change. I just never knew of a way possible to actually change something like that. I'd given up like most people. But I tell you what, when I saw what I saw, just was it truly incredible. I didn't believe it the first time around. I thought it was just wow. It sounded too good to be true, folks. And owning my own business back then, it was just it's hard to put into words. I'd say by my because I spent, 50, 60 hours doing the research here, and I found out one thing. It was real. I think I wound up against a wall actually crying because the reality that had sunk in. And I want to make sure that you all get the same benefits and advice or whatever. Everything's free. Just make sure you do the due diligence here, guys. Hang on. Had to turn that mic off. I had to clear my throat. But yeah, life's too short, guys. I mean, there's no job security out here anymore. The only thing that we have is opportunity. A buddy of mine, I think it's probably been 4 years since he'd made a statement. He said, "Brian, the money is always within your reach," and I never did quite understand that. I mean, I did. I mean, yeah, the money's always floating around us, and it's always, shoot, we live right behind a grocery store, so how much money is always okay. But how do we wind up getting more in our wallet? And I was at that point in my life. Like I said, I owned my own business, and I was settling. I don't like scams. I don't like pyramids. I just. And I don't even like the people who try to share it with me. That's tough. Especially when you see a quality in them and you look at something. Like, I looked at something the other night. Okay? Not a bad payout. I don't want to go out and sell something. As far I don't want to be stuck with a product. I don't want a garage full or a room full of products that I can't sell, but I had to buy that much product to be able to get the high commissions and the percentage backs. No, I don't want that. I don't wish that upon anybody. But if you've been down that road, or a friend that's been down that road, it's hard to put into words, guys. I mean, if you want things to change, you got to change it. Not all readers are leaders, but all leaders are readers. And you know what? Well, how many readers do you know that are really successful, except for the ones that you don't know? So it kind of throws that theory out the window. But I'm here to tell you it's true. You need to change what goes into your mind, because we're not getting the type of mental nourishment from our friends or our associations and the ones around us. They're not giving it to us, and that they've given up. And I'm getting ready to do a video for my YouTube channel, Cars 730 over there, and I made a first part. I saw something that I really liked, and it's about roller coasters. And I don't care what it is in life. It doesn't have to be an MLM business or network marketing or business, okay? It can be, a job. It can be your marriage. It can be your kids as they grow up. And it can turn into a life's roller coaster. Because life, even like a marriage or a job, has ups and downs. What we do here is not a get-rich-quick thing. But I promise you, if you'll put forth daily persistence, daily action, and never give up, especially at $25, okay, that's just where it starts out. That just gets you in the back office. See, and if you can't do it, I mean, play around with it, guys. Play around with it. What's it really costing you? $25. Who cares, right? It's $25. But if you can't figure it out, quit anytime you want to. And I got most all the information over at cloudthunder.org. And we had a really, really good hangout last night. And granted, they were razzing one of the guys that was on the panel there on the hangout. I can't remember his name, but he had a really good story. You'll have to go back and watch it. They're live every Wednesday night, but I do keep them up on my site for at least a week. And anyway, these people, they were at an event here not so long ago. I couldn't make it, unfortunately. I had something happen, but anyway, they're going out to the bars and things like that, and they got this one guy with them, and they're carding everybody, and he can't get in because he's only like 19 years old. And they said, man, he won't drink. I mean, we promise you, and all this, that, and the other. And it's just a shame because the razzing came into the part was this kid makes right at $30,000 a month at the age of 19. But you got to hear his story. You just have to hear it. And if you hear it, tell me his name too. I already watched it once. I don't know if I want to go back and watch it again. I mean, it's good. You can always learn something from these guys. Or gals. We had a gal on there. We had one couple, Dee and Justin Ferenzis. And I think they're right at the $80,000 mark level a month. And I know that's unheard of. But once everybody starts seeing it done, like their friends, they're racing to get to the finish line. They're trying to incorporate something right now, which I've actually stumbled across a technique, because this ain't my first rodeo. But I've just never seen nothing that pays out 100% commission. And you didn't have to buy products, okay? Anyway, them are the two downfalls, by the way. Okay? And I get lost from time to time, folks. I really do. Oh, yeah. It takes a special ability to do a lot of things. A lot of ability. And sometimes people will use that for an excuse. I can't figure it out. I don't know what I'm doing. And they get hung up in that area. And then their friends are asking, because you went to your friends and you talked to these guys. This is that roller coaster, okay? And, but you got to realize it's $25. You can cancel anytime you want. And just keep things simple. You got to learn to kiss yourself. And what I mean by kiss yourself is just keep it simple, stupid. Just keep it simple, stupid. If you see something there that you can do, or maybe you don't see something that you quite understand, but you want it bad enough to realize it's going to take some time. It's not like learning a new language. And yeah, I get a little wound up in my videos, okay? I really do. And a lot of them's thumbnails. But you got to realize YouTube has 80 billion views daily. So I got a little fired up about that. I wasn't afraid to get in front of the camera, but I wasn't really too good at it. And with just a little bit of daily action, going back and watching the footage, see, that was something I was decent at, if not good. Some people say I'm really good at it. I don't know. Some people say, man, you're just a natural in front of the film. And I'm like, thank you. But, we are our own worst critic, and you got to keep that in mind. But there's something of what I've seen here on the net that with their autoresponders, I mean, people don't want to even enter their email information because of the dreaded stories of the autoresponders. Guys, we've got a lot of good information in that stuff. Don't be afraid. Make it to cloudthunder.org, guys. Learn to communicate. Leave a comment over there, Car730. Get subscribed to my channel. And yeah, there's some days or weeks or whatever I might slam maybe, 50, 70 videos up at once. Okay? Because I realize it's a thumbnail. And you can't win them all. You just can't win them all. That's why I'm working closely with some of my friends here. I'm getting ready to unlock another set of tools in my business, okay, guys? And I also will be earning 100% commissions on that also, because I'm working with some people, and these guys are working close, and they're wanting to do some meetings. And I said, guys, if you all want to do that, I really don't have a problem with it. I don't have the projector. I do have the stuff for the slides and things like that. I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm looking for some video footage. It might be wise to have an internet connection. And see, that's where it starts. You got to start thinking like this. You got to read them books, guys. I'm telling you, this is a place that you can apply all that knowledge and just let people know it's okay. I haven't got no better from the day that I started. At least I don't think so. And about the only thing I'm doing is calming down. And hit the likes button over there, guys, if you got dreams. I don't even know what my iTunes app looks like for people who listen to my talk show. That's live from 2 to 2:30. And for you YouTubers that are watching, that call-in number over there is 213-943-3709. And, you just got to realize, you do keep doing what you're doing and expecting different results. And you got to realize things won't start to get better until you start to change. And the best way to start changing is change some of the people you associate with. Pick up a good book. You need to get to a quiet room. And if you've been on that computer forever, maybe sometimes you just need that book. You might not think you need that book, but you do. You need a break. Get some knowledge, regroup, and just come back at it hard. Or as I say in a lot of my videos, on YouTube, take something you're good at, okay, and be better. And I ask my members, if you got to spit it out sometimes, get it out of there and just be the best goober you can be. Take something you're good at, get better, and be a goober. And we just want to keep it simple. And I actually saw a person that's called in. I think it's a lady that's actually, I know it is a lady, I know the number. And she's actually met me because over here on YouTube, which is kind of neat. And she's really a sweetheart. And she sees this thing for what it truly is. I don't really bring up what it is anymore. I want people to make it over to cloudthunder.org. And I want them to click on the blue icon. But first, I want you to go, don't wait until the following week. I want you to go to one of the Hangouts that, don't wait for the live one. I keep these recordings up for 1 week. And anybody that's stumbling across this or watching us over on YouTube or through the archives on my radio show, go watch that. Because it was an awesome hangout last night. I mean, it was really good. And but anyway, make it over there, guys. I'm going to bring Gladys on. And let me bring her on. Hello, Gladys. How are you doing? Oh, I'm on the air. Nobody can hear you over on my YouTube channel, but... Well, what you need to do is, can you record anything over on YouTube right now? I mean, no, you probably couldn't. Can you do yeah, you could probably do a live and then learn how to put the windows together. Right.
everywhere you want to. But folks listening to Buck Rogers, he knows what he's talking about, and I'm enthusiastic about it. Very enthusiastic. He knows what he's talking about, and I'm enthusiastic. Everything he's telling you is true. It's true.
I'm trying to listen too, Gladys. You there? Okay. Okay. I didn't know where you went. I actually took my headphones off, and I was trying to let my YouTube followers follow me. I got some guy that's actually picking up on me right now, and he goes, it was one of my web recordings, and he just said, interesting. And so that was kind of, I don't know, it was just, I kind of understand a lot of, I'm coming across in a different marketing skill than what most people only dream of to possess. It's just everything is set so dormant because we get wrapped up into what we're doing, and we never really take the time to really find out for ourselves. And that's, and yeah, I'm always, yes, Gladys.
All 401k, plans, pension plans, and one day like last week, here comes a tornado and everything's gone. What are you going to do? What Buck is offering here is a very inexpensive opportunity to stop money in the bank, get your computer, lean your back against the pole, and just click where he told you to click. And you can start and take control of your destiny. My brother worked for Ford for 42 years, and they bought him out. He should have been a millionaire. They bought him out. Kicked his ass right out of there. And what you're talking about, Buck, is very important. I like it. I'm in, and I agree with you, and I'm all for you.
Okay, Gladys, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I wish you were on my team. Well, no, you're not. No, you're not. Well, you're not on our team. You're on that other team from across the waters because of the way this works. That's what I liked about what I saw was it was global. And unfortunately, some of us, we do wind up on different teams, but what Robert Kiyosaki so passionately spoke about here not so long ago, that's what's so wonderful about a network marketing business. We might not contribute to each other, from the money, but we can contribute to each other through friendship. So it's just something to keep into consideration. But yeah, and I know you haven't watched none of my other videos because I just can't, I haven't got them loaded up yet because I'm just so wonderful and fast. And but really, to tell you the truth, Gladys, I don't really work that hard at my videos. Thank you. I kind of just, let it roll, let it be what it is, and I try to go wherever I need to go to help as many people as possible. And all they ever got to do is just, follow the links wherever. I mean, click on the thumbnail, make, whatever. There's links everywhere. I know I put links in the beginning on everything. If you can't find a link, click the thumbnail and get subscribed and leave a comment. And hit the likes button if you got a dream. But sometimes you got to work for what's here, and it ain't really work. It's just the idea of taking the time to, as I call them, go down the rabbit holes. And sometimes it's like I got one guy, I'm getting ready to leave him a note about his autoresponder. He's in another business right now. He's not in this, but his emails just, well, they suck. And if he paid for them, he needs to get rid of them. And he's taking way too long trying to build a bond. I don't want to know about YouTube. Quit sending me this stuff. I know at the end there's going to be a sales pitch. Okay? And I hate that. I hate it. Either you're going to help me or you're not. You tell me where you'll help me, where you won't. Tell me what I need to do. I know that I need to unlock more stuff. I understand the money thing. But, I teach it, in an example of first thing we want to do is just get one person under you. Now, if you're affiliate, you're still going to have some out-of-pocket expense. I hope you understand leveraging and pass buys. If you don't, that's an area I got hung up on for a while. And once I got past it, and it still bothers me, trust me, but I'm going, baby. I'm going. It ain't going to matter. It ain't going to matter. It really isn't going to matter. I don't care about pass buys because it's all going to be great. I just wished I could capture more. But I always teach it in a way that, could you find one? Well, I don't know. If they need the money, can they find three? Because you're missing number two, brother. And so go get three, okay, and help them get three, and then you're going to start getting some pass buys immediately. I think people need to go out and get three, and work on getting 10 solid ones at just the basic level with a company that pays back 100%. That's $250, okay, that you got coming in residually. Keep working with your people. Quit sending all the generic emails, okay. Communicate. Pick up the phone every once in a while. Answer the phone every once in a while, and learn to start communicating, because $250 coming in now monthly. I want to talk to people about stepping up. Another $100, but it's going to unlock some more tools. You're going to need them. Like I said earlier, you're going to have to get away from your friends. You're going to have to get away. Okay, for things to change, you got to change. Okay, so you're going to need this tool. It ain't costing you no additional money. You're bringing in $250. What's another $100 out? You're going to be spending about $150 a month there if you knew just 3 people. And let's do this. And now I want to take them 10 that you have solid, okay, if that's all you got, and I want to help these guys come up to the inner circle by helping them get where I just helped you get to. Okay, so now I just brought you in $1,250. Now that's going to be monthly, and I want you to go ahead. I know you want the money, but you need to invest back in here, because what's going to happen is when them next, it's $500 to unlock that next set of tools, okay? And if you're teaching it and you're just helping people get 3 and stepping up, and when they get 10 solid, okay, it might be 2 weeks, but you just brought in $5,000 because them 10 people that you have, they wanted to unlock the same tools. It was only a one-time pay, but you just invested. Well, you're spending $150 a month. You just spent $500, okay, but you just brought in $5,000 plus the $1,250. And okay, so you start understanding there's more stuff here than what you can imagine, and it's wonderful. And that's why I got hung up on leveraging for a while. And because is it really going to matter? It's going to be sad, but is it really going to matter when you're making $80,000 or $90,000 a month? And I'm looking at this thing. I know I'm nowhere close to it, but I really feel that the $20,000 to $30,000 a month mark is where people are getting hung up at, and they never saw it possible. And it reminded me. I was thinking about this earlier when I was out marketing by foot and talking to people, and I don't even know where I was. Sometimes I really go off into thought, guys. All I know is there's a bunch of money here, guys, and I tell you what, I never saw this coming. I'm so glad. I was getting old, and I was so glad I wanted to get back into shape and learn some exercises. And I had some comments from the gals, and kudos, thank you. And it's quit doing it. Just start helping people. You got to learn to love one another, but you got to learn to kiss yourself first. And what I mean by that is just keep it simple, stupid. It's so simple. It's numbers. Don't you know one person? Go get 3 and let's do this. And and I also share if you do something else. And I always start out. I don't know if you've heard the story yet. Like I said, I've got like 30 new videos to load up, and I talk about, if you're a farmer and you had a horse and, you walked out there one day and it's laying there dead, you wouldn't keep feeding it, would you? Well, no. Well, that's kind of what you're doing with your job. Are you getting what you want? And I got another question for you. If you were a betting person and you were going to go to the Kentucky Derby, you would at least be smart enough before you spent 10 or 20 grand to do some research on the horses, wouldn't you? Well, I hope you did. Okay? And that's sometimes the way you need to look at things in life. You need to pick a horse. And, if that one horse ain't coming in good enough, okay, I've realized one thing. It's the best to pick the best. And that's how I feel about the company I'm with. And, if I know that we're going to have several people step up, and I don't agree with doing a lot of the things. Man, I tracked down that one company, and it's okay, whatever. I don't talk about them either. And I believe in what I'm doing. People will not join a business. People join people. And they want to know that you're there. They want to know. They want to see the credentials. And okay, but people do not join a business. Well, I did. I couldn't meet nobody here, man. They're all gurus. It's going to take a minute. Maybe if I would have spent the whole $6 grand coming in, which would have hurt me and probably shut my business down, I guess they might have talked to me because I gave somebody a $3,000 day. But, I am like, yes, you are. Yes, you are live. Yeah. Hey, Gladys. Hang on. Let me do something, okay? Hang on. Let me check my time. Oh, we're down to 2 minutes. I'm going to give you a minute to talk, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend my mic around, and then here in a minute I'll stop you. That way my YouTubers can hear you, okay? Hang on. Go ahead and go.
What Buck is talking about is don't think about the money. The money's there. But if your motive and your perspective and your vision and your drive is helping somebody first yourself, because even the Word of God says take care of yourself first and then your family. This opportunity enables you to help others. Just look around you. You don't have to go to Africa to help somebody. They're in your backyard. They're your neighbors.
90 seconds.
Right. Okay, I had to pull you around there. Oh, you heard that? You heard my timer running up. Yeah, it came over my mic. Yeah, I don't even know where I was going to wrap up on that one. It's all real. You're fine. That 90-second Warner thing always scares me whenever it gets down there, and it messes up my whole line of thought. And this call will be over here in a minute, and I've had to learn how to talk through it. But I know where I was. I know I am enough of a person. I know I'm enough of a person to help at least 250,000 people personally. Okay? There's enough of me. Okay? 250. Yeah, I can talk in front of rooms of 10, 20,000 people. Let's bring them, okay? Let me talk. Let's just do it. Life's too short. And, I see it. 250 people, that ain't nothing. Right? Anyway, I'm out of time, Gladys. Call me on the phone after it's all done, okay?
10 seconds.
Okay, bye-bye, Gladys. And folks, I'm ending the show.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Well, anyway, guys, it looks like I need to probably get off here, and I got a phone call coming. I wish, if y'all missed her, I wish y'all could have heard her talk. She's a wonderful, wonderful friend, good friend of mine now. And we met because of this business. She is not in my team, and I had something else come to mind that I can actually work on here in the future, another goal. It's going to take some more people. But anyway, with that, guys, thanks for tuning in. And get subscribed. Leave a comment.